Afternoon, everybody. This is Mark's Home Hobbies, coming back at you with another episode. Today, I'm just going to show you a little bit about 3D printer that I use. This here is originally a DaVinci Duo 2.0, which had the proprietary filament cartridges where you had to buy DaVinci's filament, and that was all you could buy, and that was all you could use. Otherwise you couldn't use it. So I got over that quick, and I bought it anyways. I think I paid around $400 and some for this thing, maybe about 4 years ago. And well, what happened was, the story behind this printer is that I turned it on and unboxed it, followed the instructions, installed the software, everything. It's a brand new printer. I went to go and print the test part, and lo and behold, the head jammed into the printer plate and blew up the control board. First time I tried to use it. So there I was with a $450 or so 3D printer that was junk. And so I would have had to have shipped it directly back to China, which would have cost me in the realm of about $80 to ship it with the insurance and everything. So not out of the question, but a little expensive. So what I decided to do was to rip the guts out of it and install my own control board, which is this right here, which is a RAMPS 1.4 printer control board, available on eBay for probably $10-12. And the stepper motor little circuit boards that go on were probably, I don't know, $10-15 for 4 of them. And then the time to wire all the necessary goodies back up to the board, well, that took me all of a day. And when I was doing it, I had it down in the basement, and right after I purchased it and all this happened, my wife saw me and she stated to me, "That's a brand new printer. How come you took it all apart?" I said, "Well, honey, because when I tried to use it, it broke." So she said, "I hope you can fix it," because it was all sitting there in a big pile of parts. So lo and behold, I was able to fix it, apparently. So now, with the addition of the Arduino and the RAMPS board, this is now a crazy bird. We like to call it the crazy bird. There's the crazy bird right there. And it's been a really reliable printer. If you can get your hands on one of these used, you could do the same thing as me. Or you can just buy the ones for $100 now, you know, and you get what you get. But this one is nice because the carriage up here stays stationary, and then this table moves up and down. And the carriage up here is fairly accurate. And even though it doesn't have the biggest build plate, or it's not the fastest or the best, it does have this case with the door. And that does cut down the noise quite a bit. And even though I'm not running it with the top on it right now, it cuts down the noise. And there's really no fumes that come off of this. Even when you're printing ABS, people say the fumes, but there's no fumes. And it's pretty much made out of metal. If you're going to 3D print, you're going to use PLA, you're going to get yourself some of this stuff right here, which is the, let's see if I can get better light here, Purple Elmer's glue stick, invisible glue, which you smear some on the plate there, and then that helps your prints to stick down to the plate better. And I don't even use the heater on the plate anymore. Doesn't need to. A little bit of stick 'em on there if you got your settings right. And anybody that's interested in doing 3D printing, I know RC Odyssey left a comment and said he was interested in 3D printing. I can show you how to do it. I can tell you. So get in touch with me, leave me a comment. If you want my email address, I'll give you that. I can tell you which software is good, which software works, what's junk, how to design parts, what software to get for free to do that, how to do CAD drawing. Actually, I try to tell people that if you have children, you should probably get them used to doing CAD design and CAD drawing, because that's a skill that will always be in demand. So if you get started with 3D printers, it's very beneficial if you have young children, I think. I tried to get my children into it, but one of them ended up being an electrician, and the other one is he's a computer tech somewhere. So anyways, I just thought maybe you'd want to see a picture of this, and you're probably wondering what's printing up there. Let's take a closer look. I'll tell you right now, those are 2 rear wheels for my 1/10 scale associated pan car. I'm trying a different wheel design rather than the 30-degree angle wheels that I got on there, which work okay, I guess, if you really want, you're a hardcore drifter, but I think the rear needs a little bit more traction. So I'm printing out a set of flat wheels for it, and I designed those and everything, and it's just a wheel and a tire together. It's not a separate wheel and tire. So without making this video too much longer, I just thought I'd show you the sights and sounds of the Crazy Bird 3D printer. And with that, let's close the door, and we'll say, this is Mark's Home Hobby saying see you in the next one.